Some pop star pops did their best Britney Spears imitations today, all for a shot at free concert tickets. It was a part of a local radio station giveaway. Britney's mesmerized teens with songs like You Drive Me Crazy and Baby One More Time, although there it should be Dad, Please No More. And soon the pop princess will appear in South Florida this Saturday night at the American Airlines Arena.
It's Britney, bitch.
Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, welcome. So today we are going to be talking about none other than the iconic Miss Britney Jean Spears. And yes, I used her entire government name because she deserves that respect. Miss Britney Spears is an icon, she is a legend. And today we are going to be talking about how much of an icon she was and still is. Now during the making of this video, I did get a little bit emotional because Brit's songs took me back to being a child in the 90s. I mean, playing with the Barbie dolls, playing outside, hopscotch, double dutch, Barbie radios, Spice Girl lollipops. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's a nostalgia that I feel I cannot explain enough. You just had to be there in the 90s and early 2000s. Britney was a part of my childhood as well as so many other people. And what I loved so much about that era was that it didn't matter what race you were. Britney's music brought everyone together. Hit Me Baby One More Time was a song that when you heard that piano come in, dun, 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 you automatically jumped up and were joined with everyone else. Britney emerged onto the scene in 1999 with her hit single Baby One More Time, better known as Hit Me Baby One More Time. Give me a sign. Hit me baby one more time. And drew the attention of everyone, not just in America, but around the world. Britney brought a different sound and a unique voice that no one had heard before, and came with the dance moves that were so smooth and effortless. She didn't look like she was counting the steps in her head, but she flowed like water. Britney had a flair to her that no one had, and although she was humble and had a sweet southern charm, she had a badass persona about her. And her confidence was apparent for such a young girl. There were other pop girls that were out at the time on the scene, but Britney reigned supreme, receiving the title Princess of Pop, and rightfully so. Britney had everyone under capital P pressure. From young to old, news reporters, actors, comedians, singers, you name it, and the very mention of her name had them shook. Britney was the blueprint for a lot of the pop girls we see today. Although she was an extremely talented, huge star who was worldwide, she was a sweetheart and such a beautiful soul that you almost forgot how huge of a star she was. Britney never put down any artist or talked down about other artists, although the favor wasn't returned by her peers. She always remained positive and complimented them. Britney released 3 albums back to back from 1999 to 2001 without missing a beat, giving her fans hit after hit. Britney was one of the hardest working artists, especially to have been so young. She gave us the most iconic videos, songs, and performances with every album, paving the way for many teen pop artists after her. Britney was smashing the charts, performing for millions, and leaving her mark on the industry as one of the biggest teen pop artists of the 2000s. Britney wasn't just dropping albums. She was going on tours, making TV appearances, filming commercials, and multiple interviews for every single album drop. While most teens were in high school preparing to graduate and make their way to college, Britney was smashing the charts, performing for millions, and leaving her mark on the industry as one of the biggest teen pop artists of the 2000s. We hadn't seen that magnitude of star power since Michael Jackson. Thousands upon thousands of fans would gather as soon as she would step foot out of anywhere that she was. Now, I want to talk about one of my absolute favorite Britney songs, amongst the many others, which is Slave for You. Every era, Britney came with a new sound. She wasn't afraid of trying new things, and her career reflects just that. The song Slave for You was the first single off of her third self-titled album. The song was produced and written by none other than the amazingly talented Pharrell Williams and Chad Hugo. Britney's Slave performance is one of the most iconic performances to have been performed in MTV history that is still being talked about 20 years later. The iconic snake and tiger on stage was something we had never seen before on TV. If nothing solidified Britney's pop icon status, this for sure did and will go down in history as one of the top performances of the 2000s. You would never know that Brit was so terrified of performing with the snake that she broke out in hives during rehearsals. But when she got on that stage, she bodied her entire performance and commanded the attention of everyone.
Let's go. Like that.
I also want to talk about how Britney only has one Grammy when she definitely deserved way more than that. In my opinion, Britney should have had at least 10 Grammys by now for her consistency and her constant hit after hit that she was always putting out and the amazing body of work that she put out, as well as making history in the music industry. I definitely believe that Britney was snubbed on multiple occasions by the Grammys. Britney refused to bow down to the demands of people wanting her to conform to their standards. She metaphorically gave a middle finger to all of her naysayers. Britney paved the way for today's artists to be free and celebrated for being sexy as a woman.
Had to have your music banned when they labelled it a disturbing mix of childhood innocence and adult sexuality.
I think that they need to not take life so seriously.
Like get a life.
And then, like, get a life and just, it's not that deep.
Without having the media vilify them, she took on the fight, criticism, bullying, and downright abuse. And although Britney was humble, she was also a fighter and battled her way through the industry to be taken serious, and didn't back down from the blows that were thrown her way from every direction. And that is it for this video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Also, let me know in the comments below what are some of your favorite Britney songs. Mine are Toxic, Slave for You, Gimme More, Piece of Me, Womanizer, If You See Gamey, Lucky, Baby One More Time, and the list goes on and on. But that'll be it for today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.